Before the apocalypse hit, I traded a whole villa for my evil aunt's little convenience store. When the zombies showed up, I just kicked back, legs crossed, totally unbothered, and watched the family that got my parents killed get torn apart by zombies on the security cameras. You're really giving me the villa? My super stingy aunt stared at me like she couldn't believe it, eyes wide as saucers. I made it clear, not giving, trading. Your store for my villa. Their store had been running for over 10 years and was falling apart at this point. Trading a multi-million-dollar villa for it? Even an idiot would say yes. At my parents' funeral, she was going around telling relatives I was irresponsible, a deadbeat, unfit to inherit the Lin family's assets. 3 months ago, my parents died in a car accident, leaving behind a villa worth millions. My aunt wasn't just greedy, she was calculated. She spent 2 months scheming to transfer the property to my cousin's name. I never agreed. So when I showed up out of nowhere, of course she was suspicious. Auntie, I just graduated and I've already been through so much. That empty house means nothing to me. Running a store beats sitting in that place. If you don't want to trade, fine. I'll go ask my uncle to help me find something stable. The second I turned to leave, she grabbed my arm. Sweetie, don't go. I never said no. Just let me think about it. Sure, take your time. My uncle might be here any minute, though. That got her moving. She panicked and dragged me straight to handle the paperwork. I got the supplier contacts from her and called every single one, ordering a full year's worth of stock in one shot. The suppliers were all smiles to my face, calling me an idiot behind my back, and made me sign a strict no returns policy. The apocalypse was coming. Returns? Who needs returns? A month ago, I randomly received a phone in the mail. The sender's info was completely hidden, but after that, every single day I'd get a message from this mysterious person. Let's call them X. At first, I thought it was a prank, until every single prediction started coming true, one by one. I had no choice but to believe it. A week ago, X gave me a string of numbers, said it was the lottery. I bought a ticket, half believing it. I hit the jackpot, $60 million. This morning, X sent another message. The apocalypse hits in 3 days. Zombies everywhere. Stock up now. This time I didn't hesitate for a second. I tried to buy out a supermarket first, but there wasn't enough time. Then I thought of my aunt's store. She'd been after my villa forever, always stirring up drama to get it, so I just handed it over. When the apocalypse comes, a fancy villa is the first thing people will target. Not safe. A store was the smarter play. And if the apocalypse never showed up, no loss. I was already set for life with that lottery money. Between the store's existing stock and everything I added, I had enough supplies to last years on my own. But the place needed serious upgrades or I'd be zombie bait. I tracked down the most reputable locksmith shop in the city and told them to reinforce the whole place. The owner, cigarette dangling from his mouth, squinted and gave me a quote. 10 grand, done within a week, guaranteed. A week's too slow. By then I might already be a zombie. He gave me a pained look. Bro, I literally can't go any faster. A week is already me doing you a favor. 100 grand, one day. He froze. Looked like my offer caught him completely off guard. Not doing it for 100 grand? Fine, I'll find someone else. Okay, we'll pull an all-nighter. Money talks. Just like that, phase 1 of the upgrades was done. 2 days until the zombie outbreak and time was running out. My drones finally arrived. I bought 100 of them to account for damage and losses. That was the company's entire stock. I rushed the order and put the wrong address for some of the key parts. They got sent to the villa. No choice. I hopped in my trusty Wuling minivan and drove over to pick them up. The second I pulled up, I heard loud music blasting from inside. My good-for-nothing cousin, Lin Jiaxiang, was throwing a party on the villa's front lawn with a bunch of his low-life friends. The lawn my mom spent years carefully tending to. Absolutely trashed. Lin Jiaxiang spotted me mid-shout and whistled over. Well, if it isn't my big cuz. I was gonna ignore him, but he stepped right in front of me and blocked my path. His whole family had been jealous of us since we were kids. Lin Jiaxiang always had it out for me. Every time we met, he'd mess with me. He shook his beer bottle and sprayed it all over me. Ha! Look at the stray dog! Him and his crew were cracking up, using me as their personal punching bag. That was it, I snapped. Don't mistake my patience for weakness. I grabbed Lin Jiaxiang, slammed him to the ground, and stomped on him a few times. It happened so fast nobody could react. Then my aunt came flying out when she heard him screaming. She saw me standing on her son, and her eyes went red. Looked like she wanted to tear me apart on the spot. You little brat, you hit my son, I'll kill you! I grabbed the beer bottle he'd used on me, smashed it, and pressed it against his throat. I shot my aunt a look. She stopped dead in her tracks. She started cursing me out. My uncle showed up too. He asked what was going on. I fired back. Just because my parents are gone doesn't mean you can walk all over me. He sprayed beer on me and called me a stray dog. What did you expect me to do? His own son's behavior? My uncle knew exactly what kind of person he raised. He went quiet real fast and pulled my aunt back, telling me we could talk it out. I just came to grab a package that got sent to the wrong address. I'll take it and go. My aunt's eyes went wide the moment I said that. No way. Anything delivered to this address belongs to us. You're not taking anything. So she wanted my package too. Never enough with this woman, always hungry for more. I used to let it slide because we're family. My parents always taught me to take the high road, but now I saw them for exactly who they were. No more turning the other cheek. Fine, then the deal's off. The contract doesn't kick in for another 2 days. I can cancel it right now. If you won't treat me like family, why should I do you any favors?